Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. In the previous episode we took down the game's first major boss, Love Arena, in the Shadow Pokemon Lab. Speaking of the Shadow Pokemon Lab, let's actually head there. I'm very curious. And no, it's actually called the Cypher Lab. I always called it Shadow Pokemon. I think its name changed actually, but if we go back, here we're gonna have another scene with the Hexagon Brothers. 18, 19, wait. Why aren't there many numbers working? Maybe there aren't just 6 of us. Hey, look there! It's that kid again. Yeah, you can actually rematch all the Hexagon Brothers if you fail to catch some of their Pokemon. They left this here just, I guess, so you could maybe just get the Pokemon if you missed it the first time. I don't really know, I think it's kind of a funny scene, so I decided to show it. But Professor Crane actually told us that we need to find this guy in Pyrite Town who can decipher the data disk that we found in the Cypher Lab in the previous episode. And guys, that guy is in Pyrite Town. What the crap's up with that new building? That's very interesting looking, to say the least. And yeah, relatively, this place isn't very different from when we last left it. The Coliseum's there, the windmill's still turning, and Kale's even sitting there. And but Marcia, wait for me. The heck? That was a very odd footstep sound effect. And there's a camera dude, and Marcia, wait. Okay. Don't know what that was all about, but you know what? It's almost a tradition. We just see what Kale's up to, and there goes Maria, or Marcia, whatever, tearing off like a tornado as usual. It was one busy girl. Huh? What's up with you, kid? Why you just give me the eye like that? You know who I am. I'm Kale. That soldering look. Look, you're around to challenge me. If it's a battle you want, I'm here. Sure thing, man. Let's battle again. Let's see if Kale has any shadow Pokemon. He doesn't, but let's pretend like he does. And the Rogue Kale, who has a new model, even if it is relatively the same, mostly it's his face, I guess, and they kind of lowered the shoe size, like you suppose. He's going to toss out his old team, basically, that apparently devolved and lost a bunch of levels. Don't really know about that. Probably just a couple Pokemon that he likes and just caught back some of them. And no, you traced my early bird. Confound you, routes. Confound you. Okay, let's feint attack the routes. Just knock it out in one hit. And yeah, there's not really too terribly much to do in Pyrite Town. That's kind of a bummer in my opinion. A lot of it is optional. A lot of it I'm going to be actually doing off screen. That's because I need to grind up a little bit. And okay, that should be a one-hit KO on the routes. Nice. So next time we should be able to knock out the Snubble. I'm very curious what attack it's going to use. And guys, we're not getting a lot of EXP here, are we? Goodness. None at all. None at all. Wow, a tackle. A tackle. Snubble used tackle. Wow, that was amazing. Not really. Alright, so let's see. I guess we'll just do that and put an Ember out on that C-Dot. Doubt the Houndour can kill that thing in one hit with Ember, which I guess we're going to have to primarily rely on Feint Attack for the time being to do most of our, damage that way. Okay, leveling up a little bit. Not bad, not bad. Now he's going to toss out his own Houndour. Guess we're going to have a dog fight. That's not funny. That's not funny. How'd I dare say that? What's wrong with me? Nothing. It was just a dumb joke. Anyways. The Ember is going to connect on the C-Dot, and wow, well, I apparently thought C-Dot was better than that, because it died. It's not very good. Alright, so now let's just focus down the Houndour. It's his last Pokemon. Probably won't see it. Did he have a Houndour before? I don't actually remember. Something tells me he did, but I just can't remember it for the life of me. I don't know. And I guess we're going to find out who the better trainer of Houndours is, because, well, yours is fainted and mine's, well, not. Good job, Kale. Really good. You're really good at this game. Anyways, got Jolteon level 21. Not bad at all. And, well, Houndour soon to be 22, so that's nice. Yeah, already starting off great in Pyrite Town. And what was he going to say? Goo! Okay. Kind of an odd way to end your battle, I suppose. Then again, there are weirder. And hey, kid, I have to hand it to you. You have to be good to be Kale, Pyrite's gatekeeper. Yeah. There's really no reason to battle him, but he is a unique trainer, and I thought it'd be kind of bad if we skipped over him. Let's actually check out what's going on, dude.
Sir was the chief of Pyrite Police. You're the traveling trainer. The town's become peaceful, but there's still plenty of roughnecks around. They know how to keep us busy, what with the brawling and so on. Lots of them will go out of the way to pick a fight with you. Be careful when you're out of the streets, alright?
Well, seems fair enough. And they still haven't caught Gonzaps? Goodness. I think they'd catch them by now. Alright. Oh, I actually forgot to mention. I pulled some Pokemon out of the PC just so we can get some more purified. Claydoll's, actually, Balto's, oh my gosh, these guys really are not close at all to getting purified. Granted, I have not really moved around all that much. Another thing, I didn't mention this in the previous episode, we can actually check out the Purifying Chamber from any PC, which is actually really great. Let's see how Ladybug is doing. Why do I keep calling it Ladybug? Yeah, they were Ladybug, whatever. I get that name mixed up. Wait, it looks like it's almost ready to be purified. That's crazy. And probably a couple more steps and it'll be ready to go, so we actually have to go back to the lab and see what's up in here. Darn it, I got locked up over a dumb street fight. If I don't get out of here soon. Hey kid, are you... what's that thing on your arm? It can't be. Oh no, it's nothing. Get lost already. Okay. Anybody in here? Oh, maybe there's somebody in here. Ooh. Let's talk to this dude. I got lumps on my head from some shiny-headed guy thumping me. I don't deny I limped off at him first, but he took a swing at me first. You gotta let me out of here. Well, it sounds like you both are kind of at fault, but aside from that, there's not really much to do here. Let's grab a hyper potion and get the crap out. There's a bunch of free items in Pyrite Town, which I guess is kind of cool. So I'm going to be highlighting some of them, and let's see, I don't think there's too much to do in that house, but over here, we're going to get into a cutscene with some thugs, and all right then, what have we here? Well, if it isn't Truly and Folly, what do you think you're up to? What are we up to? You got it all wrong. We're here to do some shopping, man.
Now, don't lie to me. I know about the likes of you. You're up to no good, aren't you?
Cut us some slack, Officer Johnson. We've had a change of heart. We've sworn our criminal ways. Yes, sir.
No. That doesn't wash me. No, sir, it doesn't. I won't have you lot walking around the streets as if you own the place.
They're just walking, man, and... pompous oaf. Folly, the man won't listen to us. Let's get out of here. Okay. They just run away. Seems kind of random, though. I mean, they do look kind of shady, but they're just walking like they said. You can't really arrest them on that regard. Inside here is the hotel, which, yeah, I'm gonna try and not use, because it's basically like throwing money away. Let's actually just get some of these free items, and that chest clipped through that table. Nice, nice. Very good programming. And you put a table there, and lady, what's up with you? What are you doing?
I've been traveling through the Ori region. I think the Ravaged Land is getting better little by little. I don't think it will be all that far off before wild Pokemon can survive out here.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Don't really care what you gotta say. And oh, nice. Ladybug can now be purified in the Purification Chamber, which we should actually go do, well, basically immediately, but first I want to grab this Focus Band. Focus Band is a cheap item. I refuse to use it at all. Let's see what this dude's up to. I was at the Coliseum where I managed to beat my first 3 opponents, but couldn't pull off the last win. You don't win the prize if you don't get all 4 win streak. Yeah, it's kind of rough, except for the fact that all the trainers are horrible. 3 Great Balls in that chest. Now we could potentially do the Pyrite Town Coliseum, but to be honest with you, there's really no reward to do so. It's honestly just kind of a giant waste of time. But you know what isn't a giant waste of time? My segue to going back to the Pokemon Lab to get that Ladybug purified. And okay, now that we're back, basically home, let's go to the Purification Chamber hologram thingy. Let's see what we can do to this Ladybug. Now I believe all we have to do is press A, and yep, we're gonna get a really cool animation actually. And the Ladybug will be 100% purified. So that's our 6th Pokemon purified. No, I think it was 4th. I don't really know. I think it's number 5. But aside from that, we got it. That's great. And now we can put even more Pokemon into the device and purify them even quicker. So that's really great. And Ladybug's gonna get some new moves, yes he is, but I don't really care about Ladybug because it's borderline terrible. And okay, it's leveled up and all that jazz. Let's skip this. I will not be showing every purification in depth on screen. I think I want to do like a mini montage. I think I'll let you guys know once it becomes a little bit monotonous and we have all of these sets really filled up. But now that, well, we have a space open, how do I want to do this? Well, we definitely need to put another Pokemon into that thing. So let me think. All right. So Ladybug, we can put onto the set. So Ladybug would be super effective against the Poochyena. So yes, that will increase the tempo a little bit more. So now we want to put a Pokemon that will be super effective against a Ladybug. I think I'm doing this right. To be honest with you, I didn't do the most research, and I'm sorry for that. Let's actually go into our party and take out this Mareep. That actually sounds really good. because that'll be... Oh, no, don't want to do that. No, 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 no. Let's press B a second time and put it smack dab in the center. I believe that'll increase the tempo. Yeah, and the flow's actually looking pretty good. So hopefully that Mareep will be able to be purified relatively quickly. So far, we don't have any other Pokemon that are purified, so I guess I'm going to take... Numel has a lot of weaknesses, so maybe I'll take that one and put it in my party just so we can purify it on the go. That sounds good, that sounds good. And alright, so now that's taken care of, I guess we're just going to let this Mareep sit here for a little while, and then I'll go back to Pyrite Town and do all that jazz. I kind of wanted Ladybud to be purified, like, a little bit more conveniently, but that didn't really happen. See you guys in a second back at Pyrite. And alright, as I was saying before we were rudely interrupted by a bug, Pyrite Town is relatively the same. You know what's really the same? Battle Square! There's, well, a couple new trainers, but for the most part, there's a bunch of trainers to fight. I guess the rollerblade guy just decided to get out of here. This is actually a decent place to grind Shadow Pokemon. You can refight these guys as many times as you want, and I'll be battling them at least one time around, just so I can level up the 3 core members of my team just a little bit more to give me a little bit of an edge, and you know, I'm gonna do that off screen. Oh, I think actually... Numel has a charcoal, doesn't he? We need to get that right now. So Numel, I know you really want the item, and I know it's probably the best thing you have going on in your life right now, because you're a Shadow Pokemon, you're tormented at all. But Houndour really needs the extra kick to his Fire-type move, so we're going to give that to him for right now. So yes, I'll be doing that off screen just because the battles are relatively unimportant. So sorry about that, but where did those 2 punks go? They're curious, they ran over here. And then I don't think they could magically turn themselves into trash. And this guy, oh gosh, I don't like this guy. Basically, he runs, and if you get in his way, you have to hear his little spiel for a really long time. Not spiel, so let's actually evade him. There we go, there we go. So actually check out the Coliseum. It's pretty much unchanged. The TMs that you get for beating all 4 rounds are Brick Break, Taunt, Torment, and Roar, none of which I really want too terribly badly, so we're going to be skipping that unless I need to do some major grinding, and I don't think there's anything left over there. So let's actually do the main thing that you gotta do in Pyrite Town, which is, well, actually, no, let's talk to an NPC really quickly, because I want to bring this up. We see this old man. What's going on, old man?
There once was a town ruled by Cypher beneath the cliffs. The town was just called the Under. When Cypher's hold of the town was broken, the Under citizens moved into the sunlight. I'm one of them. The ONBS net is another former resident of the Under. They went and buried the Under to prevent people from getting into the
Oh, I thought they said they burned it. That'd be way too metal. But no, they buried it. Stop people from getting to the abandoned town site. It's sad to see my hometown and go like that. I just turned to an old man on the fly. Anyway, so that's a little bit of lore. The Under is not in this game. It's all been buried and destroyed. And, well, I guess the kids club, whatever, decided, oh, do I want any of this? Moo Milk's pretty good. It's like 100 HP, but yeah, let's get one of those. Why not? So I guess the people that made the kids grid now have this giant building where Mirror B's hideout used to be. This is the ONBS station. They've been up to many shady people hanging around here lately. I'm keeping an eye on things to keep sort of bad elements. Cool, man, cool. He's doing his job. He seems pretty fit. Looks like a pretty good bouncer. So let's actually come in here and whoa, what's up? Oh, I thought you had an eye patch. The way her little barrette thing looks, and oh wow, that's the girl from. Oh my gosh, I just realized it's Meg, dude. Quite literally. Oh man, she wasn't a major character or anything, but dang, she grew up in 5 years and now is a secretary. I don't really know. And yes, this is the ONBS. Pretty cool looking place. Got a Swampert picture, so I'm cool with that. And a Groudon one. Holy crap, that's awesome. Let's actually come in here though. I'm very curious. There's a lot of stuff to do in here, but I don't want to spoil anything. We'll be back here, rest assured. So if I don't cover everything immediately, don't sweat it. Let's actually come in here though. Huh. What's going on in here? Razzle and Dazzle are a hot new idol duo. From Gationport, they can sing, dance, and even perform magic stunts. Huh, so they're back. They can apparently just rotate on their feet without actually moving their legs. Nice! So I guess they are pretty great magicians, even though that's not really magic. Let's go inside this elevator. This place is actually pretty big, and it's pretty cool how they kept the continuity. It's exactly 3 floors, just like Mirror B's old place. And let's talk to this chick. Ore Network. Did you hear me? How could I not? It's so embarrassing. That was the ONBS song that I composed. It's catchy and memorable, don't you think? No, it sucked. Anyways, let's talk to this dude real fast. Hi, welcome to ONBS. My name's Sek. I'm supposed to be in charge here. I'm glad to meet you. Started by kids 5 years ago during the Shadow incident, a tiny network has grown to this today. I operate this place with my brother Net. We're convinced that the reporting the unvarnished truth will be for the good of peace and justice. Anyways, did you want to ask us something? Yeah. We need to get this disk analyzer. Kidding. Cypher was using its desert lab again? Okay, understood. You should take that data ROM and show it to the Net right away. I'm sure you can decipher whatever information is stored on that data ROM. Got it. Doesn't tell us where he is, but we assume he's just gonna be further up here. Alright. There is a couple chests we actually basically just gonna be mocked at us, but first thing we want to do is talk to this little girl. I move at my mommy. Yay, thank you. Okay, so apparently you're gonna track down this little girl's like mom, but before we do that, let's actually come in here and okay, we're going live. Cute. Oh, this is where they film the news, and we bring you a special news bulletin. Professor Crane, the abducted head of Pokemon HQ Lab, has safely been rescued. Professor Crane is led captive in Cypher's desert research facility, which was how did they learn that quickly? Which is rightly believed to be abandoned. Reports say that Professor Crane was rescued by a lone teen. The incident is evidence that Cypher has returned after apparently being crushed 5 years ago. The authorities fear that Cypher's return could result in more serious incidents. Citizens are urged to be vigilant and cautious. Like seriously, we just told Sek that we rescued the professor, and they already know about that. Man, this place must be good. And that's a wrap. Good job, Anka. Gosh, that is a really bad pun. But yes, we need to track down this little girl's mommy, which is on the 3rd floor. So let's actually go up there and do that. Yeah, the ONBS place actually looks really great. I actually just really, it looks, I don't know. I guess this is what a Pokemon style news station would look like. Is there anything in here to do? Oh, yeah. Dear, can't you see that a lady is getting ready? Please don't come in any closer. Fine, I'll ignore the treasure chest for a little bit while. Anyways, this girl's mom is right in here. Well, this isn't going well. I have to go on the air soon, but my candy hasn't come back. She was on the 2nd floor. You didn't bother looking for her. You just think an idiot. Whatever, man. People in this game are so helpless. I'm sorry, Mommy. I went out of your room for just a minute, but then I couldn't find it back. A guy there brought me. Oh my, how very kind of you. Thank you. Thanks, where's my reward? Just kidding. There's no reward, but we reunited a mother and her daughter, and that's really all I could ask for. Is there anything to do in here? Yeah, another one of these scenarios. We basically can't get that treasure chest till later on, so I guess we'll ignore it. Do we need to heal up our Pokemon at all? No, we're all looking pretty good, so I guess I'll, you know, do the whole grinding session in the battle square and then use that. And yeah, that's basically their facility, but on top, you can see a guy running still. Kind of a nice touch, I actually kind of like that. But yeah, we actually can't go to the rest of Mirror B's hideout because it's obviously closed off. But over here is a rich guy, and I've been told by Ned to not allow anyone through. He's working right now. Huh, you came from the Pokemon HQ lab, but I still can't let you through. I'll get in trouble if I do. Detro, do we have a visitor? Oh, Net, this person here says he's come calling from the Pokemon HQ lab. Oh yes, I was expecting him. Please show him through. Oh, sure thing. I'll let him through. Now, please. Net's waiting for you inside. Jeez, I didn't know the security would be so big. And dang, look at the satellite on this place, too. It's stinking huge. Yeah, this place actually looks pretty nice. If only they could make the rest of Pyrite Town look so nice. Well, maybe in another 5 years. You never know what'll happen. And what's up, my boy Net? How's it going? And your guy with the baseball cap on. And hello! I've been expecting you. You're Johnny, right? I'm Net. And this is Bit. He's my friend and an invaluable partner. What's up? Pleased to meet you. We've heard about Professor Crane. Sounds like you pulled off a daring rescue.
Yes, Bit. But now's not the time to waste chatting.
Let's see the data ROM Professor Crane called about. When we hand it over to the guy, I've deciphered something similar to this before. That brings back memories. Okay, I think it's going to take some time for me to check the contents of this data ROM. Can you wait while I do that? Sure, and hey, Net! How's this for an idea? our news team should be out visiting Duking. Really? He's back in this game too in the Poke spots. Since he's got some free time, why doesn't he have to go visit Duking? Oh, that's a good idea. Good suggestion, Bit. Are you interested in wild Pokemon? It wouldn't hurt to go look for him, you know? Yeah, I'm very interested in Pokemon. We give the PD number 2 net, and thank you. I'll try to decipher this as quickly as possible. By the way, Bit, where's our news team? I think they said the rock spot. Alright, we got a new location. I think this Poke spot was the destination. Wow, it's pretty stinking far from here, actually. Okay, Johnny. Go out to the Poke spot and wait for me to call. Who knows? You may see some wild Pokemon. Yeah, hopefully. So yes, now that we've dropped that off, that's basically all the stuff we gotta do in Pyrite Town. Outside of some optional battles, there's not really too much to do here, which is kind of a bummer since this place was a giant, like, oh, it was like, I'd almost say like a third of the game. Not really, it's not that long, but it was a big chunk of the game. It's kind of a bummer. There isn't really too much to do in here. If only we had like a mini dungeon or something, or a couple of shadow Pokemon. I'm joking, I know that. Anyways, enough of just alluding to the future, or I guess foreshadowing. I guess we gotta check out that Poke spot thing. And Duking, man, we're gonna get our reunion with one of my favorite characters of the game. So thank you all so... Ooh, we actually got something going on before we go, though. Hey, do you think it's too tough for us to pull anything in this town? Our faces are too well known. Yeah, I hear ya. If we don't hurry, the boss will get impatient and come looking for us himself. We're okay on that score. I went and snuck a transmitter on the boss. You can tell where he is by checking the radar, so we can always be ready for him when he's about to blow his top. I have to hand it to you, Folly. Way to go. Because they have to track their own boss just so they won't badger him. That's pretty funny. Let's see. You two come back right now, it says. Oh gosh darn it all. He sounds like he's fuming. He might dock us dinner again. We better scoot back. Well, so much for this radar. Not much use of the boss is gonna page us by email. Yeah, I guess not. Oh man. What our lives had to be this tragic. So Folly and the other guy apparently runs off to the boss. Huh. I wonder who they could be talking about. Guess we'll have to find out in the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you guys in the next part. Bye.